Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on this show. I'm here to do a little MLB news. We actually had more than I anticipated, so we're going to get right into it here. So, we got some news from Jeff Passan. So, first thing, here's some news that just come out. Right-hander Cody Ponce, who? And the Toronto Blue Jays are finalizing a 3-year, $30 million contract, pending a physical, sources tell ESPN. The AL champs get the KBO MVP. KBO? Korean Baseball League? I'm assuming he went 17-1 with a 1.89 earned run average and struck out 252 in 180.2 innings. First on the agreement was Ken Rosenthal. Man, they blew the World Series, ruining baseball, man. I'm just kidding. But yeah, blew the World Series, and they went out and got Dylan Cease and Cody Ponce. I don't know about. I don't really have much to say about the signing. I mean, it's not really a big deal. Like, it's 3 years, $30 million, like $10 million a year. I feel like he can be good. You know, it's a low risk, high reward. He found something in the KBO, more velocity, splitter, apparently, from what I read. So, it could be a low-risk, high-reward signing. I mean, it's 3 years, $30 million. It's not like it's a Dylan Cease type deal with, like, $210 million. Oh, man. Right-hander Alek Manoah. Remember him? Where he had that one good season and he fell off? Yeah, Alek Manoah, right-hander Alek Manoah, and the Los Angeles Angels are in agreement on a 1-year, $1.95 million contract. He was non-tendered by Atlanta and lands with the Angels on a fully guaranteed big league deal. The Angels are spending, man. They're spending some money. It's $2 million, but hey, still spending some money. They're spending. I kind of forgot about this dude, man. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot he was still in baseball. I thought he retired. That's the most free agent starting pitcher Angels signing. Classic Angels move. Dumpster diving. I mean, it's $2 million. Maybe he could bounce back, but if you're an Angels fan, I wouldn't count on it. Jesse Rogers, as Brian McTaggart mentioned, righty Ryan Weiss is in agreement with the Houston Astros after returning from 2 productive years in the KBO. And so many KBO pitchers today. The deal guarantees him $2.6 million for 2026. Sources tell ESPN there's also an option for 2027. He can make over $10 million over there in the last 2 years. Actually, I think 5 days before this, though, Daniel Kim, he heard that Ryan Weiss is close to signing a deal with the Houston Astros. They were close, and it became official today. Maybe that could be a good move for the Astros. I think I talked about this last night. You know, Devin Williams and the New York Mets, the 3-year contract that guarantees more than $50 million. Will Samuel was first on the agreement, so 3 years, $50 million for Devin Williams. The deal is 3 years with no opt-outs or options per sources. He'll be there and pitching the back end and maybe the 9th inning, depending on where Edwin Diaz goes for the foreseeable future. Might be the closer if Devin Williams doesn't come back. We'll see, man. We'll mention Ryan Weiss the last 2 years with the Hawaii Eagles in the KBO. He pitched a 3.16 ERA over 271 30 innings pitched with 305 strikeouts. So 305 strikeouts is wild. We already talked about Alek Manoah. The San Francisco Giants have checked in on free agent defensive DH Kyle Schwarber per John Morosi. You know, he had 56 homers, 132 runs batted in last year. Yeah, so have the Pirates. They've also checked in. They'll just miss out. You know damn well Giants ain't going to sign Kyle Schwarber. Neither will the Pirates. Arrgh, be matey. The Minnesota Twins, they are trying to decide whether to trade starting pitcher Joe Ryan or starting pitcher Pablo Lopez in an effort to reduce the organization's debt, however the fuck you say it, per Bobby Nalgas. I had to assume, How about A, not using the baseball team to cover your losses in your other business ventures because you had the business acumen of a doorstep, and B, put a team on the field that's actually competitive so people would want to watch. Why would you trade Joe Ryan, your best starting pitcher? If you trade one of them, you might as well trade both of them at that point. I mean, you are the 13th most wealthy owners in baseball. You currently have the 23rd highest payroll, looking to shed salary to pay off debt. The Twins ownership, man. Pendeo face. Oh, fucking stupid lighting sucks. The Tigers, they've expressed some interest in free agent right-hand pitcher Pete Fairbanks. That'd be a good move for them, I think. They need to add to their bullpen. Pete Fairbanks, criminally underrated. That would definitely be a good addition. Obviously, we already talked about the Mets and Devin Williams with that 3-year contract. But that's really it. That's really all the news there. Much more news than I expected today for baseball, honestly. So, but yeah, that's really going to say for this little MLB news video. So, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.